Hi, it's me again. This is the second episode with the great composer Paul Curtis, and now we have reached the year 1991. As usual, my name is Emil Löfström, and we still have a lot to discuss. Roll the jingle. The year after, in 1991, you made a new try in A Song for Europe, and the artist this time was Samantha Janus.
Oh, yes.
What can you tell us about this composition?
First of all, it started out a letter to your heart.
Okay.
But as I finished the song, it became a message to your heart. And I liked that song. I thought it was really strong. And it had a message to it too, as well. And the following year, it was picked up by UNICEF. It was their theme tune for, I think it lasted 2 years.
Yeah.
I recorded this song initially with another girl singer from Brighton. I think she was from Brighton. Very nice lady. She'd been on TV a few times. People liked her, you know.
And a good voice?
Very good voice.
Yeah. You don't have the recordings with the girl from Brighton?
I might have on a cassette somewhere. I'll look for you.
Yeah, and if you have it, if you find it, here it comes.
But she wasn't beautiful. I know that sounds cruel, but my then kind of manager, Tony Calder, who you may not have heard of Tony Calder, but he was special PR guy for the Beatles. And he was asked to run record companies by everybody, but he never did. But he was a very well-connected guy, worldwide. And this guy, Tony Calder, he really loved me. He thought my music was terrific. Anyway, when I presented the girl to him, he said, I can't sell that, because he was that kind of guy. He's totally open. He said, you'll have to find someone else. I can't do a deal for you on that. She's a great voice, but she doesn't look right. So then I phoned my friend Chrissy Wickham, one of Britain's best choreographers and friend. I said, do you know any girls that might be interested in doing this song? She said, there is one. She's an actress. She goes to theatre school. Her name's Samantha Janus. So I went to the theatre school and met her. And she was very beautiful. And I played her the song. I said, can you handle that? Can you sing? Blah, blah, blah. She said, I'd love to. I love it. I love the song. I want to do it. So I set up a date about a week later in the studio to try her voice out. She came, but she said she had a sore throat. She wouldn't be able to sing. Tony Calder saw her and said, I can sell that. She'll do. So I said, okay. So I took her into the studio, big studio, and did a master with her.
A message to your heart, it's all right. Say a little prayer and sleep tonight. still be in paradise. Oh, message to your heart. Walk on by till you hear the voice of conscience cry. Oh, a message to your heart. It's alright. Say a little prayer. Sleep tonight. Oh, tomorrow you'll still be in paradise. Oh, message to your heart. Walk on by till you hear the voice of conscience cry.
Now, we got through that and she was fine. She was absolutely fine. And I got 2 other girls to do the backing vocals, 3 other girls rather, who were all very pretty and very keen, worked hard, professional. So we put it all together, and then Chrissy Wickham choreographed it for TV. And she was absolutely perfect on Song for Europe. I thought, wow, performance was absolutely, it was superb. I took the song, Tony Calder then gave me a deal. It was with Disney Records. It was a one-off. If it won, they'd go on. If it didn't win, it's all be forgotten. So that was the kind of deal. And so we did that. They rehearsed it. Everything was fine. I was pleased because Song for Europe had gone perfectly. Her performance was stunning. And then she did Top of the Pops, of course, and a load of TV and radio stuff. And then we got to
Travel to Rome.
Now, by this time, her mother had got involved. A nasty, nasty person, as far as I'm concerned. And she went and got a lawyer who then started giving me a hard time.
Why?
Well, she wanted this, she wanted that, and she wanted Samantha to do certain things and she wouldn't do, and blah, 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 blah. And I'd given her a shot, a new career. This was her, I'm giving her a career here. But there was bad feeling suddenly between us. Not me, but with her mother. Anyway.
In Rome or before Rome?
Before, now.
Okay.
At Gatwick Airport, we all met, I think it was about 7:30 in the morning, and Sunday morning, where we're going to fly to Rome. Now, Samantha turned up with her mother and her boyfriend, who was a stripper, right? Italian boyfriend. Mm-hmm. And she didn't speak to me, didn't speak to the other girls.
The mother?
And Samantha.
Okay.
They just passed by, got in another queue, and didn't even say hello. So the rot was setting in already. And anyway, we fly there, we go to Rome, we check in, blah, 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 blah. I do an interview with Samantha, and she's turning up at rehearsals with a sore throat. Now, I found out why, because she was going out clubbing every night with her stripper boyfriend in Rome. And it was bad feeling. There was bad feeling then all the week. Samantha was going out when everyone was going to bed. Anyway, the day came to do the final rehearsal, the vocal rehearsal. And when Samantha got on the stage, she said, "It sounds funny." And she was singing out of tune, something to do with the monitors on the stage. So I said, "Give me the mic." And I told the orchestra to start playing, and I sang it. And I said, "Well, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the sound. It's perfect." She said, "Okay." And then the sound guy, now I just better mention to you that this was at Cinecittà Studios.
Yeah.
The film studios.
Yes.
And it was like, they had a studio underground, the 48-track studio with more gadgets than NASA.
Yeah.
Really. It was absolutely phenomenal. And the head sound guy came to me and said, "She has no voice, Paul. I'm lifting the volume up so she can be heard properly. She's holding back." And he said, "I can't do that on the night. I've got to do the same for everybody." I said, "Do what you have to do." I told Samantha, and we tried the song again, and she was a little better, blah, 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 blah. But she'd lost her focus, Emil. This is what happened. Yeah. Well, after she's clubbing every night, she's got a sore throat, she's lost her focus on the song. One night she went out and got engaged to this stripper guy, and she was partying all week. And when it came to the night, she'd lost her focus completely. And she sang out of tune all the way through the song. It was absolutely awful and embarrassing. But, I could see it coming. Halfway through the week, I thought, this isn't right. This doesn't feel right. That perfect performance on Song for Europe was, if she can do that again, we got a shot to win. We could win it, or at least top 3. But she sang out of tune, the whole thing. The whole thing was absolutely sickening.
Do you still regret that you didn't take the girl from Brighton?
Well, life's wonderful in retrospect, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. Could I do this if I'd done that? How far back should I go? I made the right choice at the right time, but I couldn't control her. Her mother controlled her. And that's where it all went wrong, because then she was going out You can't go out partying every night when you're on Eurovision. You can't do it. You'll lose that focus, and she lost that focus. I went out shopping with her and the girls and bought them clothes to wear on Song for Europe. So we were tight then. We were working as a team. But that team spirit went the moment we got to Gatwick. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
And it was awful. But Rome, I enjoyed it. It was beautiful.
I have talked to several artists from this year and composers, and they all say that everything in Rome was chaos.
Chaos.
Yeah.
I didn't feel that way. I thought I could pick holes and say the guitars weren't loud enough or this wasn't loud enough. But all in all, they put on a good show. I thought the stage was terrific. Everyone was kind of enjoying the idea of being there. It was a wonderful place to be, surrounded by artists with real talent and songs. It was all a musical week in a magical city, you know.
Yeah.
And that was my feeling. I was proud and pleasure. It was a pleasure to be there in this great place where Clint Eastwood made all those films. And Rome itself, I was going out drinking cappuccino and having spaghetti as many times as I could a day, you know.
Kit Rolfe, without the Devotions, joined you in the team as a backup singer for Samantha Janus.
Yes, Kit and Hazel Dean.
Yes.
I asked them both if they'd like to do it, and they said yes. So I said, you won't be in camera, blah, 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 blah. So they said, fine. It's a week away in Rome. They loved the idea of it. And I trusted them both. They're both fabulous singers. Kit and Hazel together you don't get better than that. What I should have done is ask Kit or Hazel to sing the song halfway through the week when I had misdoubts about it.
The beauty Samantha earned 47 points and got 10th place, tied with Ireland. And this became your lowest placing in the contest to date. Were you disappointed?
I was devastated. I thought the song deserved to be at least in the top 3. That was my feeling. I really thought that was a great song, and it should have been in the top 3 or 4 maximum, you know.
4 participation and never a worse result than 10th. I think it's really impressive.
Do you?
Yeah, it's better than some entire countries, and I will not mention them here, especially not San Marino.
Well, what did you think of the song?
A Message to Your Heart?
Yeah.
I think it's a good song, but not a good singer on stage.
No.
That's a problem. The year after, it was decided that a musical singer and actor, Michael Ball, would present all the competing songs in the pre-selection.
Yeah.
How many songs did you submit to this pre-selection?
1.
This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Yeah. I recorded it with Jackie Graham.
Okay.
Fantastic singer. But she went off to America to tour with Michael McDonald. So I had that song and I thought, okay, I'll put it in Euro. It's a great ballad. Why not? But Michael Ball refused to sing it.
What?
He refused to sing it.
Your song? You mean he never recorded it?
No, he didn't want to perform it on Song for Europe.
Why?
Well, it's a girl's song, really. That's why. Anyway, it went for a bad tour. I then phoned the Music Publishers Association and the BBC, and I said, this is not the Michael Ball show. This is Song for Europe. It's about songs. Anyway, the MPA steamed in and made him change his mind. So forced him to do it.
But okay, so you just submitted a song and they later changed that he would sing them all?
Well, he refused to sing it. And I challenged that. I said, you can't refuse to sing it. It's not the Michael Ball show.
Yeah, but you said before that it was a girl song.
I recorded it with Jackie Graham.
Yeah, but
But a guy can still sing it.
yeah,
you know.
that's why I'm asking. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no. The lyrics work either way.
Yeah, because I didn't find anything in the lyric. Okay.
No. So BBC told him he had to do it. So when he went on stage, the lighting was rubbish, the sound wasn't very good, and he was on first. You don't start Song for Europe with a ballad.
No.
Well, they did, and that's why it didn't win. He didn't have his heart in it. He recorded afterwards. He recorded all the songs except mine. He refused to record it.
So there's no studio version of this song.
No, he wouldn't do it. He refused.
Do you still have the studio version with the female singer,
Jackie Graham?
Jackie Graham?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
And I can play it here.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
I've had a dream I've always believed in, finding true love, lasting always. Deep inside, I feel new emotions, holding you near, finding your love. And here in my heart, I can say that this is the moment I've been waiting for. And I'm gonna celebrate the love I share with you. This is the moment I've been living for. I've gotta believe this time is true. 'Cause this is the moment I give my love to you.
Out of 8 competing songs, the song ended 5th, and Michael went to Sweden with the composition One Step Out of Time and came
Yeah.
2nd after Linda Martin.
Yes.
What did you think about that song?
It was okay, not great.
One reason to put this love on the line again. Can't believe that it's true. Now I'm one step out of time. 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 One step out of time.
Do you believe that United Kingdom during several years, I mean, they came 2nd or in the top during several years. Do you believe it was just because it was United Kingdom and they sang in English?
No, I don't think so.
No?
I think, no, Ireland did it too. I mean, no. I think the song, the people know what they're listening to. People in all over Europe buy records by people from America or from the UK or Ireland, and they're in English. It doesn't make any difference.
This was the last time we heard a song from you in the pre-selection in the United Kingdom. How come?
I did enter one. I got involved in writing a musical.
Yeah, in 94.
Yeah, about Grace Kelly. I found a financier in Belgium, and I finished the musical. I recorded it all, and I did a deal with him for the publishing and etc. But we fell out in the end. I can't remember exactly why, but we did, and I never heard from him again.
Okay.
Then I decided to write my own musical myself and not give it to anybody. So I started on a musical called Margot. I toyed with it here and there for a little while. At the same time, I got an idea to write a book. So I wrote a book. I finished the book, and then I finished the musical, but it took me a long time.
Yeah.
I did enter a song called Now I Dance Alone. I think it was about 1994.
And that was the year when Frances Ruffelle sang all the songs.
Yeah, I think so. But I can't remember. My song didn't get in.
Now, in 93, Sonia sang all the songs.
Yes, she did.
So it wasn't 93?
No.
No.
I think it was 94.
Yeah?
It may have been 93. I can't remember. But it didn't get in.
Now I dance alone in places places where we used to go. It doesn't feel the same. Reminding me that love will be not such a lonely game. I only wish I'd known. I only wish I'd known. You wanted to be free. You had your liberty. Now I got to know. What shadow dancing in the spotlight. You wanted to be free. You had your liberty. Now I got to know.
Have you submitted anything more since 94?
I have. I think I entered one in, when was that? 1999, 2000. One of those years.
Yeah.
It's a song called Angels Don't Cry.
Okay.
Great song, but it didn't get in.
What happened to that song?
Nothing.
Has it been recorded?
Yes, I had one recording of it. I've got the original that I did with a girl singer. I'll send it to you.
Can we play it?
Yes.
Who sang it?
Can't remember her name. It was I booked a studio in London that I'd never been to before, and they supplied the singer for me.
Yeah.
And she was fantastic.
I know you were a stranger just passing through. You smiled, I lost my heart. What else could I do? You wanted me, I gave to you, but you had to call me angel when it's not true. Angels don't cry, do they? Angels have someone to hold. Angels don't cry, so I've been told. Angels don't cry, do they? Angels can just fly away. Angels don't cry, or so they say. You had to call me angel. Had to call me angel. Angels don't cry, do they? Angels have someone to hold. Angels don't cry, so I've been told.
Have you been invited to any other countries, or have you sent some songs abroad? You mentioned here before that you have worked with Ralph Siegel.
Yeah. Well, I did. I've got a French singer. Her name is Jessica Martinez. And 2018, I recorded some songs with her, and I entered that into 2019's French Eurovision, a ballad.
Yeah?
But it didn't get in.
Okay.
It didn't make it. And they had a horrible song that year, 2019. The French song was absolute crap.
I'm not rich, but I'm shining bright. I can't see my kingdom now. Quand je rêve, je suis un roi. Quand je rêve, je suis un roi. I'm not rich, but I'm shining bright.
My song should have been there and won it. And it was in French.
Your song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I recorded it in French with a French singer, Jessica. I went to Papillon and recorded it. She did 3 songs of mine, and I got 2 more to do with her later this year. But they didn't. I think they contacted Jessica and said, "We loved your song, but it wasn't quite right for us. We've picked another one." And when I saw what they picked, it was absolute. They obviously didn't want to win because it was awful.
What happened with your song?
Nothing.
Parfois je reste éveillée, je te regarde à mes côtés, être quelque part dans tes rêves, ton cœur si près du mien. Partager la joie de t'aimer, c'est tout ce que je veux désormais. Tu ne peux pas imaginer l'amour que j'ai à te donner. Et je ne peux pas croire que j'ai trouvé
I've considered sending it to Celine Dion, but it needs. I need to do a different version of it to do that. But I'm still recording with Jessica, so I'm writing for her. So I'll be back in the studio with her later this year, and I'll make a decision then.
And we are now gonna get an exclusive preview of his new songs with Jessica Martinez that are still not finished. The name of them in order is Cry No More and I Care About You.
The first time we met, I knew you'd like my fire. Hoping it was love, not a moment's desire. That will last forever and never part. Then I found you with your lover, and it broke my heart. No, I don't want your promises, I've heard them before. So turn around and walk out the door. 'Cause I don't wanna cry no more. I don't wanna try anymore. You broke my heart one too many times before. No, I don't wanna cry no more. Don't wanna hear your lies anymore. I'm running on tears. Don't wanna cry no more. I woke up in the night wanting to call you. I saw a message on my phone by the bed. As I read every line, I couldn't believe what you said. You said, all you have to do is say you love me. And everything I am, I give to you. All you have to do is take me in your arms and tell me what I'm feeling, you feel too. I'm floating on the cloud, can't help but think of you. I wish I know you felt the same way too. It's what I've been hoping for, waiting for, waiting for. All you have to do is say you love me. And everything I am, I give to you. All you have to do is take me in your arms and tell me what I'm feeling, you feel too. Yeah. All you have to do is take me in your arms and tell me what I'm feeling, you feel too. I care about you.
What's your relation to Eurovision today?
Well, you really want to know?
Yes?
I entered a song this year, and I sent it to BMG Records.
Was this the first time you sent a song since 2000 then?
Yeah, you got to remember that throughout all that time, I was doing other things. I'd written a musical that's got 29 songs in it, a whole long script, and I had to hire actors to do all the vocals and the talking. So I recorded a musical that lasts 2 hours. It took me years to write, and I also finished a novel called pocketmoney.com, which I think is about to be published.
Okay, yeah.
So all those, it takes a long time to do those. Not like songs, I can write a song in 10 minutes. You can't do that with a novel with 550 pages, and you can't do it with a musical that's very complex to do, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of different songs and musics and story. It takes a long time. Well, for me it does anyway. Anyway, this year I thought I'd enter a song, a really, really great song. First of all, I have a song which I sent to BMG to ask them to pass it on to Kylie Minogue. The reply from BMG I got was, "We have enough writers. We don't need any more."
Okay.
What do you think of that?
It's kind of rude.
Yeah. So I then said I went back to them. I phoned them up, and which was difficult because not many of them in the offices anymore at the moment. But I spoke to someone and I said, I want to enter Eurovision. And they said, we handle Eurovision solely. BBC gave us Eurovision Song Contest, the Song for Europe. So we look after it. We're only using our own writers. No one else can write the songs, only the songwriters in BMG Records. And I said, what?
Okay.
After all these years, no. So I've phoned the Music Publishers Association and I wrote to the Director General of the BBC saying, this is outrageous, you can't do that. You've handed them Song for Europe and closed the door to all writers in this country. I got a letter back from the BBC saying we passed on your song to BMG. They were happy to receive it, blah, 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 blah. And we wish you luck with your work next year. And it's one of the best songs I've ever written.
United Kingdom decided to send James Newman this year.
Yeah.
Do you think your song would have fit him?
No.
Who do you want to sing your song?
Well, I've now sent it to Paloma Faith.
Yeah? Well, then it not reach Eurovision, I guess.
No, it won't reach Eurovision anymore. I mean, because the door is closed, Emil. They've closed the door. There are no writers are allowed to write songs unless you're signed to BMG.
But next year?
Same, every year. The BBC gave them Song for Europe exclusively.
But
So no other writers can write songs except the ones who are signed to BMG. There's something wrong with that, isn't there?
I'm guessing loudly, and I believe it maybe is because UK don't score well in the contest at all nowadays. Because you struggle to find artists, you struggle to find composers who want to write for Eurovision. Maybe that's an answer?
No. What they're doing at BMG is they're using songs like you would see on X Factor, you know, or the Voice.
It's very typical right now in Europe to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not the way to win Eurovision. It's a different entity, Eurovision is, and you can't go left field or right field. You need to be either very funny, very clever, beautiful ballad, or a dance track. But you see, what I'm trying to say is they've closed the door to all writers in the UK, including me, that love Eurovision and would like to compete, but they can't. So they're using all the writers they have at BMG are the ones who will write Song for Europe song forever. That's wrong to me. That goes against the charter of Eurovision. Anybody should be allowed to enter.
Wikipedia claims you are the composer of the songs Just For You with High Society and Everybody Knows with Piano. Both participated in A Song for Europe, but you didn't compose those songs, right?
No, I didn't. 77 rings a bell, but I can't remember. Maybe I didn't have a song in that year.
No, you didn't have any songs in 1977.
No, those two songs don't ring a bell for me.
During nearly all these years you participated in A Song for Europe, it was hosted by Sir Terry Wogan.
Yeah.
What are your memories of him?
He was a wonderful guy, very tactile, always gave me a big hug, shook my hand, he said, "Oh, you're back, well done," blah, 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 blah. He was... He liked me. He liked my songs. He congratulated me on doing well. He did play Eurovision down a bit on TV. You know, it makes slight bad remarks about Eurovision.
You mean when he was commentating?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, on TV. Yeah, when he was talking, he might say things like, I just want to make it clear that my feelings about Eurovision is about as interesting as the Dark Owl Society. Okay. You know, that's the kind of thing he would say.
Yeah.
Just because people criticised him. But off camera, he would come to me and say, "Well done. I love your song. I love Eurovision. I like being here." It's all that, you know. He was a great guy.
Besides your own composition, which song from United Kingdom do you think is the best one that had competed in Eurovision?
Wow, that's difficult.
If I change the question, which song do you wish you had written yourself?
Ooh.
You must have some favorites.
Waterloo would have been a good one.
Waterloo?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was Sweden.
Yeah, I know. Great song. Great Very
But don't
great.
we all want to be Björn and Benny?
Yeah. No, I think, although I wouldn't have written it, I think Save Your Kisses for Me was a big song.
Kisses for me, save all your kisses for me. Bye bye, baby, bye bye. Don't cry, honey, don't cry. Gonna walk out the door, but I'll soon be back for more. Kisses for me, save all your kisses.
I'm trying to think of any more. Well, we haven't done well for a long time, have we?
What about Love Shine a Light?
Yeah, that didn't kill me, that song. I didn't think it was great.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad Miriam was there, and of course the artist was terrific. But the song doesn't move me. I try to write songs that move people, you know. That one didn't move me. It won, but it didn't move me. I didn't say, oh, I love this song.
Shine a light together. Shine a light to light the way. Brothers and sisters, in every little heart that I love. Shine a light in every corner of our
But do
heart.
you believe it won because it was Katrina and the Waves?
Well, Katrina is a great singer.
Yeah.
But no, I think there are many factors involved here because in Eurovision it depends how many other good songs there are. If there aren't that many good songs, then songs like that have a chance of winning. Or some of the good songs get overlooked, maybe for political reasons, maybe for, I don't know, they choose to vote for someone else. Honestly, Emil, I think anyone who goes in for Eurovision and gets to the final deserves to be there and should enjoy it because it may not happen again. That's all I can say, really. I love Eurovision, like you do. I know you do. You're passionate about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love the idea. I love the way it's done. I don't like the politics of it sometimes. You know, when people refuse to vote for each other or it's just only vote for their neighbours. I don't like that. But I like an open playing field. It's a wonderful institution. And as I say, I've been lucky enough to be there 4 times and I've loved it every single moment. And when I'm there, I go into the hall every single day, listen to all the orchestras and the whatever. It's backing tracks now, unfortunately. But live orchestra were terrific. But it's changed. I think it's changed. It's gone kind of X Factor-ish. And I don't like that. I think it's ruining it. I really do. They're saying to the artists or the record companies or the managements are saying, you know, we need a song like that would win X Factor. That's the way to win Eurovision. And it's not. It's not the way to win Eurovision. The way to win Eurovision is be passionate, write an honest song that you think will move people, that certain artists can perform brilliantly, and that's it. There is no other thing. You don't bring X Factor into it or the voice. You know, I think it's down to the song and the artist.
But
and the
what would you
attitude.
say? But what would you say is the difference between X Factor and Eurovision besides thunder and lightning?
X Factor promotes high notes. You know, when they hit a high note, everyone applauses.
Yeah.
You know, the clap. That's not Eurovision. They have to take a song in context with the artist. The artist delivers a song not just because it has high notes. People don't clap for that. They clap because of the 3 minutes of music that have moved them.
Yeah.
You know, and they don't need to worry about scoring points on high notes. What was the one? The 1 year there was one I loved. Got high notes. It was a guy dressed as a woman, and he was unshaven.
Rise Like a Phoenix with Conchita
That one.
Wurst.
Very, very clever song that was. I thought it was terrific.
Yeah.
From the fading light of life, rise like a phoenix, out of the ashes seeking growth and vengeance.
And my other favourite was, what's her name? She was kind of moving about in the shadows on her own, and she sang this fantastic song. and it won. And
Loreen, Euphoria.
Loreen, that one was a killer.
Yeah.
She was fantastic. Those two, to me, were absolutely not. That's not X Factor. That was Eurovision. Do you see the difference?
Yeah. I just wanted you to say what you meant. Great.
Yeah, it's quality. That was quality. Those two songs. Loreen had a big hit with that song, and Rising of the Phoenix. That was a big hit. There's two classics. That's not the X Factor. That is Eurovision and a great song. You must agree with that.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Paul.
Yeah. So I think BMG are releasing this kind of X Factor kind of sound, music, hoping it's right, and it's not. You can tell I'm very passionate about Eurovision, and I always will be, and I'll try and keep entering if I can, even if it's France or Germany or somewhere else.
We're looking forward to hear your new songs then.
Yeah? If my song got in this year, I think it could have won.
And now you're talking about the song that you sent to Kylie Minogue.
No, I'm talking about another one.
That you sent to...
Yeah, Paloma Faith. I've
Yeah.
sent it to her, yeah.
But what happened with the song to Kylie Minogue then? Or better, what will happen to that song?
Nothing, because I'm not with BMG, so they won't pass it on.
But can't you present it to another singer or another country?
Yes, I'm doing that.
Thank you so much for this long and nice chat, Paul.
Me too. I've enjoyed it. I haven't done one of these for a long, long time, these interviews, and I've enjoyed it.
And thanks to you, our listeners out there in the world. I hope you enjoyed this chat with me and Mr. Paul Curtis. And if you did, share this episode with your friends on your social medias. Subscribe to the podcast, like and write a review, and tell everyone you know about Eurovision Legends. You find us on Facebook and Instagram, and all information's on the website eurovisionlegends.se. Paul, which song of yours shall we end this episode with, you think?
I think this is the moment I've been waiting for, because it's real quality and destined to be a hit at some point with an artist. Jackie Graham did a wonderful job on the vocal. That's the one.
And now we're talking about the song that Michael Ball sang in 1992.
Yes.
Super!
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I've had a dream I've always believed in, finding true love, lasting always. Deep inside, I feel new emotions, holding you near, finding your love.